Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salam 2022 and variant 43 and paper 4. So let's start. Here are the ingredients needed to make a pasta, pasta bake to serve 12 people. Like if you want to make a pasta for 12 people, so this ingredients we need. Okay, all right. And the mass, find the mass of the cheese as a percentage of the mass of mushrooms. So it is very clear because the best technique is this way. So write two titles because cheese, you can see grams and mushrooms also grams. So two titles, percentage and grams. So we are looking for as a percentage of mass of mushroom. So mushrooms we take as 100. Why 100%? Because mushrooms we take as, right? We are comparing cheese with the mushrooms. So mushroom is we use here 100%. And I'm looking for what cheese, and cheese is at 280 grams. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And here cross multiply. And if you say C times 2 4, if C times 2 460 equals to 280 times 200. And this 460 will divide, and when divide, so we get what? I'm just typing my calculator, and I'm getting here 60.86, 60.869. But we need 3SF. We don't want, so add in one. So it means we got a 60.9 percentage. So I hope so first part is clear. Find the mass of the butter needed to make a pasta bake to serve 18 people. Now, interesting part, butter. Butter use how much for the 12 people? So title is people and grams. So people and gram. So how many people? 12 people, butter use 250 grams. You can see that butter 250 grams. So I need for 18 people. So 18 people. So how much B for butter? So B times to 12 in this time to this, and this 12 will divide, and I hope so you are getting the point. And if I type in calculator, so 250 into 18 divided by 12, answer is coming 375 grams butter required. Next question, M has a 2.2 liters of milk and 1.5 kilograms of other ingredient each. It means we have butter 1.5 kilograms, this 1.5 kilogram, 1.5 kilogram each. Okay, and calculate greatest number of people she can serve with pasta bake. Okay, now very interesting. Here we have two comparison, one milk and one any other ingredient we don't know. Okay, so what is technique to do it? I have to make it 2 liters. You know, 1 liter, 1 liter. There is a 1,000 milliliter, 1,000 ml. He was a why converted because in this you can see it here that he used milk with a milliliter. So that is why I converted into ml. So it means that I can make a plan. 22 liters means 2,200 milliliters. So 12 people can use this much milk. So I use the word ml and people. So 12 people and how much you can say milk 800 ml. So 800 ml. Now we have 2.2 liters means 2,200 ml. How many people, how many pasta we can or people we can serve from here. So if we multiply P times to 800, 800 and 12 times to 2200, and 800 will divide there. So 12 times to 22200 by 8. And finally, I get the answer is 00 cancel out, 22 into 12 divided by 8. And I get a 33 people. How many people we can serve with this one? So people can serve 33 people. This is one idea. I hope so got idea. Now problem is that we are not sure. This is a with milk for sure. Okay. And now 33 people. Uh, uh, because hmm. So now see that what is important thing, which quantity use maximum, because more quantity use, we depending upon that. Okay, for example, 250 grams of butter to serve 12 people, less quantity use, so no dependency on butter, and no depends because 600, 460 is smaller than 600, so not dependency on mushrooms. This is a 280, not even dependency on this, because highest value is 600, so dependency on pasta, because reason it needs more quantity to make us serve 12 people. Look at it, 600 gram. So among all these, the highest quantity which use, we leave the milk because it is a, and we're not a grams, the liters. Okay, so which quantity is depending, our number of people depending upon the which ingredient use most. So 600 gram pasta. So let's start. Gram and people, and 600 grams for 12 people. And check again. Yeah, 612. And I have now 1.5 kilogram. And 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. So it means 1.5 into 1000. So 1500. And let's see how many people we can serve with that. So 600 into P, and E is equal to 1200, 12 times to 1500. This will divide. So P equals to 12 into 1500 divided by 600. 00 cancel. So 125, 2 into 15 divided by 6, and we got a 30. So you see that 30 people. So here we can serve 30 people, and here we can serve the 33 people. So we can see from here, least people we can serve with 30 people. So it means like this, with this quantity ingredient, we can't serve 33. Okay, make sure. So least number is 30, not 33. So 30 is our answer, and I believe the point is very, very clear. Okay, let's go for next part. Next part is he's saying in 2019, a packet of pasta cost this much. Okay, and this money was an increase of 25%. So this, it means this is after 25% increase, is after 25% increase. And I'm looking for, this is a 19, I'm looking for 2018. It means I'm looking for 1 year back, 1 year ago, or 1 year old. So let me tell you, we have few things that are important. Whenever we're looking for old value, we're looking for previous value, we're looking for original value. Okay, so we always in front of we take as 100%, make sure. Okay, 100%. So it means this is after 25% increase. So it means in 100, if I add 25, become 125. So this is a 125%. So percentage, and I think so pasta. So I think so we can use as a percentage and dollars. Okay, so it means 125% is equal to $2.40, and I want to find out what is original value. So 100 equal to cost, C for cost of original. Original means 2018. So I think idea is very clear. So C times to 125 equals to 2.4 times to 100. So this will divide now on other side. So 240 into 100 give you 240 divided by 125. And if I check it, 240 divided by 125, it is giving me answer $1.92. So cost is $1.92. It means in 2018 this was a cost. And if we increase 25%, we will get 2.40. I hope so. The point is very clear. In 2020, the cost of packet increased by 15%. Repeat, the cost of packet increased by 15% 2020, and 50% from cost of 19. Okay, and work out the total percentage increase in the cost of packet from 18 to 20. Very interesting. So it means we are comparing 2018 to 20. Okay. So, and he mentioned that 2020, the cost of packet increased by 50% as compared to 19. So 19, okay, I'm writing here percentage and writing dollars. Make sure 19 is called original and 20 is called 1 year after that. So because 19 I will deal as now original now. So it means 2019 is actually 2.40. So I'm taking here 100% equals to 2.40 because this is original, and 50% increase. So 100% means 100 plus 15. So I'm writing it now 115. And in 2020, what is the cost? So cross multiply. So C times 200 equal to 115 into 2.40. So 100 goes down, C equals to 115 into 2.40 divided by 100. And what is the cost coming now? So it means 115 times to 2.4 divided by 100. And my answer is coming here to $2.76. So it means that if I recall the whole thing, so there is a 2018, 2018, 2019, and 2020. I think you got my point. Originally, 2018, it was what point 1.92. It means this is $1.92. Okay, and 19 it turns to $2.40. In 2022, which I got it now, is $2.76. So you can see that he's asking what is a percentage increase from 18 to 19. So here to here, how much increase? So we can find, first of all, increase is a very clear total increase altogether. So from this much, subtract that much. So 2.76 minus 1.92. So when I subtract 1.92, it is giving us the increase $0.84. Okay. Now, and make sure this is original because I will take as a percentage and dollars. This I will take as a 100%. Original is called 100%. And this is a change. I'm writing 0.84 and here C for change, or CH for change. So let's try to solve it. So change into this, and I'm doing a shortcut. I'm just studying directly. So 0.84 into 100 and divided by 1.92. And if I check it in calculator, it is coming 43.7, 43.75. And it means the percentage change or percentage increase. I think I should write the word increase. Okay, I for increase. So percentage increase is pretty clearly mentioned. I got it here, 43.75 percentage. So if this is a way, but if you suppose you don't like this way, we have another formula. What is that formula? Percentage increase formula is increase divided by original into 100. And increase, this will go up. Original is 1.92 goes down into 100. If you look at carefully, the same thing. Look at here, this into this, so it means this into this. So same, okay? So it means you do use this formula or use cross multiply, no effect will come. So anyway, let's go for the next question. Pasta is sold in packets with a width of 11.5 centimeters. You can see this one very clear. This is a 11.5. You can see that width. Okay. And nearest, what is nearest is 0.5 centimeter. So if I find absolute error for this, absolute error. So what is method? Because it said correct to nearest, and whenever this word comes, we will go for absolute error. 0.5 divided by 2, it becomes plus and minus 0.025. 0.25. Okay, this part is very clear. Okay, after that, he says that it means this length can be added or subtracted with 0.25, but make sure this both are in centimeters. But this is a meter and meter. So he's saying a shop place for these packets to single line on a shelf is a 2 meter length. It means this is a length on which we can keep this kind of okay, this pasta boxes, okay, packets. How much this length total, students? It is total is here 2 meters, or I can say 200 centimeter. So this means this is a 200 centimeter, students, and correct to 0.1 meters. So absolute error, for we can find for the second one, 0.1 divided by 2, I got meters. And if we divide, okay, it is coming in a 0.05 meters into 100. Into 100, it give you 5 centimeters. Why? Because meter to centimeter to multiply by 100. So it means now I can do it. What is the plan? How to find it? The next plan. How find the maximum number of the packets that can fit on it? So you know what is the method to find number of the packets? So let's start. Number of packets. Number of packets. Packets we can find is total length of the shelf. Okay. So length of shelf divided by width of the packet, width of the packet. Okay, so I hope so you got a point what I'm explaining. So it means this, that if I'm looking for the number of packets, how many, so what is the technique? 200 total length and divide by each. So how many we can, so I give an example. I will give an example. If 200, let's say this gap is 10. So 10 divide, it means 20. It means this kind of 20 packets I can make it here in alignment. I hope so you got a point. This example only to give you idea. Okay. So how to find that a maximum number of packets? So let me tell you one thing. If I'm looking for the maximum, okay, maximum number of packets. You know, student, what is the method to find it? So basically, if we have a formula, I write whenever we need upper bound by getting dividing. So numerator must be upper bound and denominator must be lower bound. This is a formula. Okay, so that is why whenever we need the more number of values, we must, for example, 10 by 1 give you 10. 10 by, for example, 10 by 10 give you one answer. I give you this example to understand. 10 by, for example, upper value is 10 fixed. Just imagine. Here 10, it give you 1. If suppose the number is 5, I get you 2. If let's say this 2 become a 5. You see, as I make this number smaller, so this number become bigger. 2 is bigger than, and 5 is bigger. So in short story, I'm saying that denominator must be smaller and numerator should be bigger. This is a way to get the maximum number of packets. So upper bound formula is upper bound divided by lower bound. Just now for your knowledge. In same way, if we're looking for the lower bound, then what formula? Lower bound divided by upper bound. So basically, this always match, and denominator always opposite. I hope so you got the point. There's a fixed formula. So it means length of shelf should be upper bound and width of packet should be lower bound. So I'm writing here upper bound of length of shelf and divided by lower bound of width of packet. I hope so you got a point. So let's start. How to get the student upper bound? Upper bound, we get it by the length, 200 meters, 200 centimeter plus 5. Y plus by 200 by adding, I get upper bound. And 200 minus 5, I get lower bound. But I need upper bound. And down one denominator. So weight is a 11.5. If I add, I got upper bound. 11.5 subtract, I got a lower bound. And I'm looking for lower bound of the width of packet. So 11.5 minus 0.25. And I believe the point is very clear. And now I'm going to type in calculator simply. So 11.5 minus 0.25, and my answer is coming 11.2. Okay, 11.22, which is a rounding because packet cannot be in decimal. So it means approximately 18 packets. 18 packets we can make in a fixed fit in a shelf. I hope so. The point is very clear. Let's talk about the next question, number 2. Here we have an indices property. What is the indices property? Whenever for example, this is x to power 3 and x to power 4, even x to power 5. Same basis, if they multiply, power add up. So 3 plus 4 plus 5. Same story here. So I get 3 plus 11. So I get p to power 14. I hope so you're not finding any trouble. But in the case of division, like here 5 and here 2 or 6 or 2, so upper power minus lower power. This is a rule. I will implement same here. So these 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18, 6 come. But same basis of m, upper power 6, lower power 2. So simply subtract. And finally, I get 6m to power 4. And what about this? Actually, again, I tell one property of indices. And what is that? Two property of indices I taught you. Third property of indices, what? If we have a into b over c come with n power. So this power will distribute among all values in case multiplying or divide. With a plus and minus, it is not possible. So what all values multiplying? So I can say here 27 to power 1 by 3, x to power 9 to power 1 by 3. Sorry, is a minus also there, I saw now. Into y to power 27 to power minus 1 over 3. And down I have 64 to power minus 1 by 3. I hope so you got. Or I can do one change even. Okay, no problem. Even this is also okay. Negative 1 over 3. In the beginning, if I flip ups and downs, so power negative will change. Anyway, no problem at all. I can work out with this, or I make it easy for you. These are not wrong actually, but what I like, I flip 64 up and 27 x to power 9, y to power 27 down, and power will becomes positive 1 by 3. So this is a rule of indices. Whenever we flip a by b to power negative n, so b up, a down, so power become plus n. So this part is very, very clear. Now, so it means this power 64 to power 1 over 3 separate, 27 to power 1 over 3 separate. And when I take this power, so power to power multiply. So make sure 9 times to 1 over 3. Same story, 27 into 1 over 3. So just matter of solving. If you type this in calculator, or 64 is what? 64 is actually you can say that it is 4 to power 4. 4 to power 4. Even you type directly, even so no issue. 3 to power 3. And power cancel, 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 and cancel. So all 4 powers cancel. And finally, answer is coming 4 and 3. This 3 threes are cancelled, 3 left behind. X to power 3. 3 nines are 27. So y to power 9. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is our final answer. So I hope so this part is very clear. Let's go for next. In a sequence has n terms, 3n to power 2. So I can say here tn equals to 3n to power 2. So write down the first three terms of sequence. So first you plug in n is equals to 1, then you plug in n is equal to 2, and then you plug in n is equal to 3. When I plug in 1, so 3, 1 to power 2. And when I plug in, when you plug in 2, so you get a 3, 2 to power 2. And when you plug in 3, so it's 3 into 2 to power, sorry, yeah, 3 to power, sorry, it's not, because 3 to power 3. So with this answer, first term is 3, second is 4, 3 is a 12. Wait a minute, let me check. 2 square 4, 4 3 is a 12. Correct. This is becoming 27. 27 is and is becoming 81, because 3 to power 3 is into 3, so I get 81. So I hope so clear. So three terms which we are getting. Oh, sorry, there's a 2 power, not cube. Sorry for that. So it means this is a wrong, because there's a power is 2. So this is coming answer finally 27. So these are our three terms we need. Simply I plug in one time 1, one time 2, and one time 3. So I hope so this is clear. No problem at all. So what is nth term of this sequence? 13 plus 3, I get 16. Yeah, check. Plus 3, 19. Plus 3, 22. Plus 3. So this is a match. With a match, so what is the first term? Is 13. 13. And what is the common difference? Is 3. How come? 16 minus 13 give you 3. Even you can guess from here even. So what is the formula we have? Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 times to D. A come from here 13, first term, and n I will write n as it is, and D value it is coming here 3. Simplify 3 times 2 and 3 and 3 ones are 3, and I get finally 13 and minus 3, you got a 10. So 10 plus 3n. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got this answer. All right, let's talk about this question. So if I check it here, 3 plus 14 give you 17. If you check it, let me check 55 minus 17, I get 38, adding, I get it. 129 minus 55, I get plus 74, I get this. So 251 minus 129 is 122. This is called first layer. First layer different. If difference is matching, so then game is over. This formula. But if difference is different, not same, then I will go for next layer difference. So 38 minus 14, type in calculator. I'm getting 24. And 74 minus 38, if I subtract, I get 36. Now 122 minus 74, type in calculator, parallel with me students, I get 48. And now it means, and then I can say that this is 12, this is 12. Now difference remains same. Let me tell you the idea. If first layer the same, I use this formula. Okay, if second layer is same, then I use this formula, which I'm going to write for you. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D1 plus D2 divided by 2 in the bracket n minus 1 into n minus 2 over. But if first layer is same, use this. Second layer's difference are same, use this. If third layer same, make sure first layer means same, means n value is 1. You see what is n value here, student? 1. If second layer same, then n time to n give you n square. So it means if first layer same, it means I get n. Second layer same, I get n square. Third layer same, I get n cube. In our syllabus, maximum these three kind of ideas. Okay, now Now I check it. What is a possible way? Most trouble is actually a sequence, and cube is a x to power sorry, yeah, x to power or n to power 3 plus b n to power 2 plus c n plus. This is actually cubic equation power 3. Okay, but what is the technique? If I get this first number, I will get my answer very easily. And we have a special formula. And what is that formula? So this third layer difference, whatever same, equal to 6a. I repeat my words, 6a equal this number. So a becomes 6 goes down and I get 2. So this is a value, so which I got it easily. So now I can try, and this is a way to do it. I'm going to show you finally what is technique to do it. Inshallah, I believe you will understand onwards. So must write here 1 2 3 4. One thing is very clear that 2 will come multiply and cube. So that I rest as I will just do by trial and error method. So 2 and cube, 2 and cube, so mean 2 1 to power cube is clear because of the formula. So add or subtract what give you this answer. So now common sense plus 1. Okay, then check it other one. 2 2 to power cube plus what to give you this answer. Check in calculator. So 2 to power 3 is 8, 8 was 16. Okay, plus 1 giving me this value. Next one, 2 times 2, this third term. So I'm replacing in the place of n3 cube plus 1. And look at here is again matching. So Mabruk, it means the answer is getting 2 and 2 power 3 plus 1 is our final answer. So most important number is this number, A, this number. So basically we have formula. Fix is a 6A. So 6A you will put is this number. Whatever this the difference come number here, we put to 6a number, and then we can go that. Although we have a techniques to find b, c, and d as well, but it's too lengthy working in our syllabus. This much enough. So you find out the a value beside of nq, what the number comes, and rest we do by trial and error method. So answer is coming finally 2 and 2 power cube plus 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so you understood the concept. Question the same is a simple technique for multiplies there. 3x minus double 2, 23 into 4. So 4 3s are 12 and 4 2s are 8 1 9. So 3x minus double 2. Is a negative will go there positive. So 3x is equals to 92 minus 22. 3x is equals to 70. And when you divide it here, so we get it here simply. Just let me check again. 70. Yeah, 23 times 2 4 is 92. And yeah, this is a plus, sorry, not minus. Sorry for that. Okay. And now I divide by 3. So it is coming here 192 plus double 2 is 114, and 114 divided by 3, and finally we got it simply 38 answer. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I think this point is clear. Use quadratic formula. What is a value, students? So 3, b value, students, so 8, c value is minus 20. So I repeat, the x squared coefficient is always called a, x coefficient is always called b, and including the minus sign is called c. Whenever even negative come here with 8, I will take negative 8. I hope so got a point. After this, because the 4 marks, and I suggest as a teacher, you have to show working. If you will not show working, maybe you will lose marks. So better you have to write it like this. So formula is not compulsory to show examiner, but I'm showing formula to you only. If you can want to skip an exam, no problem at all. Okay, for your knowledge, one bracket is important, rest brackets are not important, which is this power 2 bracket. Rest, when you bracket write it or you don't write it, not a big issue. but this bracket is compulsory. But sake of understanding, I'm writing all brackets. Okay, there are two B's, students. B is 8. So 8 will go here and here. There are two A's, 3 comes in the top bracket and down, and C is negative 20 will go in this bracket. Now, as a teacher, I suggest you negative 8, please type this one without root, type it better, or with root or without root, no problem. Okay, I'm typing without. 64 plus 4 is a 12 and into 20. I get 304 in the root. Look, I type without root, so I'm typing directly here inside. Okay, this is done. Now we'll split in two parts. Negative 8 and plus 304 over 6. And second answer, I'm writing negative 8 minus 304 over 6. Now just simply type in calculator, and I believe it is a nothing hard to solve it. Okay, the first answer I'm getting is 1.5725. So after rounding, students, what I get it, because he mentioned 2 dp. So I don't want, which you don't want, don't concentrate 5. Just constant this number, add or not, no add. So 1.57, my first answer. And now similar manner, I will type the second value in calculator, and I am getting here negative 4.239. 2 dp means, actually this is a 2 dp means one decimal place. I don't want. I don't want. Bigger than 4, so add. So it's coming negative 4.24. And I hope so you got it correct, 2 dp. Let's talk about next question, third number. Okay, in third question number, what is a question we have? Height h of 100 plants is recorded. Okay, 100 plants are recorded. So we have given a data, a height mentioned in the first row and frequency mentioned in the second one. So we have to draw histogram. And he said first 2 blocks are drawn for you. We have to draw the rest one. So, okay, I will make one extra column. Okay. Formula is frequency density equals to frequency by class width. So what is frequency? This 8, and what is the class width? Difference of these numbers. So 15 minus 10, 5. So 8 is coming in frequency, 5 goes in denominator. So if I divide 5 by 8, I get it 1.6, and no need to work out. You see, this is a 1.6 here. So I think no need to work. So leave this one. I just showed you just confirmation. So what is the third column? 28. And what is the 40 minus 25? 15 gap. What is 60 minus 40? 20 gap. 70 minus 60, 10 gap. So 15 by 25, 28 by 15 come from here. And for this frequency, 33, and class width is 20. So 33 by 20. I hope so. You're getting frequency is 13 and class width is a 10. So this is a 1.3 for sure. And 28 by 15, I get it here 1.87 after rounding. Even I can write 1.9 even, because maybe it is a 1.51. I think I can, okay, even 1 dp or 2 dp we can write even. Anyway, it will be more accurate. So what about third one? So 33 by 20, I'm getting here 1.65. I think students, I can find even this one. So what are the gaps, students? So 10, so 1.8. Although he's not asking to find this one, at just sake of your understanding, I found. Now, first task before you start, you must know what scale use here and what scale use here. For that reason, we have a formula, and formula is value by number of boxes. Is a very important formula. For example, what is a value here? 20. Don't say 20. What is this value of a gap here? 10. 10 values, okay? And how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means 10, I keep it up. By 10 box, I got a 1. So it means one small box is equals to 1 unit. So that's it. But same along y-axis, what is this difference? 0.5 minus 0 is 0.5, and 0.5 divided by how many boxes from here to there? 10 boxes. If I check it, it becomes what? 0.05. So here I'm writing one box equals to 0.05. And same way I can say two boxes is equal to 0.1. How come? Check it. It means this is 0.5, 0.05. So it is coming naturally 0.1. How 0.1? 0.05 plus 0.05. If you add, you can check in calculator even, it give you this answer. So this means two boxes will give you 0.1. So I believe this part is very, very clear. And now I'm going to find the histogram heights. So what is the third height? Starting, this height is 1.87. Hmm? But starting the call rectangle from 25 ending 40. So 25, 40 height is 1.87. So 25 to 40. Where is 25 and 40? 25 is this and 40 is this. So it means this is a core width, but what is the height? 1.87, or I can say 1.9 even. 1.87. But where is 1.87? This is a 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. So this is 1.9. This is 1.8. I think you're understanding. So 1.87 is slightly below. You can take exactly or a 9, sorry. So it's slightly 8.5 is this. 8.7 is somewhere in the middle here. So this is my belief 1.87. This one. So I will mark here. Now I think you got the point. Okay, now I'm going to, where is ending? Okay, ending is here. I hope so you got the way. Wait a minute, I make again. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, Rabbil, this is shading is not compulsory. If you make it, good. If you don't make it, no problem at all. So this, I hope so. This part is very, very clear and we have done it. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. And now I'm going for the next column. Next column is what, students? Starting from 40, ending 60, and height 1.65. Starting from 40, ending 60. Starting from 40, ending 60. And how much height he said? 1.65. 1.65. This is 1, 1.6, 1.7. So this is 1.6. This is 1.7. So 1.65 is somewhere here. You will do this working with the pencil and later on you can erase or leave it, no problem. So it means let's go and stop. Reason I want to keep a point for me, a point for me. Okay. Okay, point. A pointer, I took it. And now I can come down. I hope so clear idea. And this time I will also shade, but another way. I hope so the point is clear. Now let's talk about the last one, starting from 60, ending 17, height is 1.3. Where is 1.3 first of all? Start at, I think it is very clear, students. You can see that this is 60 to 70. And where is 1.3? 1.3, let me recheck. Yeah, 1.3. For your knowledge, I know that two small box is 1. So 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3, and 1.4, and 1.5. So 1.3 is my concern. So let's see. It means I believe this is very clear. Okay. And I'm sharing it as. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. You got the point very, very clear. Now he's asking for the mean. And what is method to find the mean, students? So I will, what is the technique? Technique is you will make here two columns. Hmm? Two columns will make it. Although this is not compulsory, but if you make it, no problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So 5. Okay. All right. So first is called X. How to get X? This is called mid class. Mid class. Represented by X. Second is FX. How to get students mid class? So have a look here very carefully. Mid class is not like subtracting them. No. So 10 plus 15 divided by 2. So if I type in calculator 25 divided by giving 12.5. So it means this is a mid class. So let's find 10 plus 15 divided by 2. I have space issue, so I'm writing directly 12.5. 12.5. Let's go second column. And what is technique to find 15 and 25 add by 2? So if you add, you got a 40. So I get a 20. So 20. So 20 is a, okay, let me write all. What is this one? 25 plus 40 and divide by 2. I get it. What answer? 25 plus 40 divided by 2. I get 32.5. Let's have talk about this. 40 plus 60 become 100 by 2 got a 50. 60 plus 70, 130 becomes 65. I hope so you got all midpoints. So let's start. 20 and 32.5. 20 and 32.5. The rest two are 50 and 65. 50 and 65. So mid class, I got it. And how to get fx? So it means this x value and top frequency, this value will multiply. So this 8 multiply with that. Okay, wait a minute. This is a 12.5. This is a 12.5. So short story, this is a x I found. So fx, so this number and this multiply, this number and this multiply, and this number and this multiply. I can do directly even uh, 12.5 into 8. So 12.5 times to 8. What second? 20 times to 16, 18, sorry. 20 times to 18. I'm showing in a deep way, like a basic technique, also you can understand. 32.5 into 28. 32.5 into 28. And let me check. Maybe I done some mistake. Yeah, mistake is there. It's 18. This is not a 1.8. Is 18. Okay. So 20 times to 18, 32.2 and 28. Let me check. Yeah. And now 50 times to 3. 50 times to 3. 50 times to 3 or 30, 33. Sorry. 33. Last one is 60 come from here. 65 times 2. This frequency is 13. And that's it. And formula for mean is what? Sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma means sum of this column titles, all these values sum. And sigma f means sum of the all column of these frequency, which become 100. So denominator, no need to find it. Upper part only we need to find it. So I'm going to find the upper part, especially down part is 100 for sure. So 12.5 into 8 plus 20 times to 18 and plus 32.5 times to 28 plus 50 times to 33 plus 65 times to 13. So it is a matter of typing in calculator, and I am just typing now, and let's see. So So 12.5 into 8 plus 20 times 218 plus 32 times to find into 28 plus 15 to 33 and plus 65 into 13. It is coming with us as a 3865 by 100. And finally, I get 38.65. And we can show a bar on it. It's also called V. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got a point very clear. Question number 4, we have, he's saying reflect. We have two triangles. He said reflect triangle T, this triangle T. Before you start this chapter, this topic, immediately what equation of the x-axis you must know it. Y is equals to 0. And what equation of the y-axis, x is equal to 0. It's very important. Start like this question. Okay, students? And now in this way, question become easy and less chance of mistake. If this is called y equal to 0, this is called y is equal to -1. This is called y is equal to -2. And this is I'm looking for. So I will take a scale and I make a line. No need to make a long scale, I mean, throughout this end of page, no need. Because I want to reflect this triangle. And so how to reflect, students? This point, how much away from middle line? Count from middle line, not from the object. 1, 2, 3 up. So 1, 2, 3 down. What about this 1, 2, 3 up? 1, 2, 3 down. What other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. I believe this okay. And we got it, this answer. And Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. So this is called reflection, and y is equals to -2. Then he saw draw the enlargement of triangle T in scale factor half, center -5, -3. X is -5 and -3. So this point, let's check again. -5, yes, -5 and 3. Now, which triangle T and half scale factor? So what is the technique? Join, first of all, label here P, Q, and R. So join, not joining, no need join. Check from here how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. And 6 make it half, we get a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, P dash is coming here. So now I talk about Q. So from here to there, let's see count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 into half, we got a 5. Count from center and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is becoming what? Q dash. Let's take a scale and now R. Okay. Now this is joining line. So you can see 1, 2. These lines you count. You see these lines. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 6 into half. 6 into half become what? 3. So 1, 2, 3. This point. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen R dash. Okay. And this is my answer. And I believe the got a point very, very clear. And we have done, Alhamdulillah. That is called half. Scale factor. If less than 1 come, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, all are less than 1. So image becomes smaller. Image becomes smaller. Okay. You see, the object is bigger and image becomes smaller. Okay, it is very clear idea. Let's talk about the other question. Describe fully single transmission T onto A. What is going on T onto A? T shifting on A. Is it translation? No way. It is enlargement? No way. It is a rotation only. What is technique to do it? You can sense, okay, that that this diagram is rotating. See, rotating, 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 anti-clockwise. Okay, because he said T onto A, and make sure before onto is called object, after onto is called image. So it means T onto A. So it is going anti-clockwise. So first part is very clear, anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise clear. Now I'm finding it anti-clockwise point is clear. Okay, but point is that what is a angle and where is the center? Well, you can check it here. What is a possible way? I believe this center is okay. How come? How come the center? Check it. From this one up to right. From this one this way and two this way. So it means almost same story. You can say that in sense. Okay. And if I join this with this and this point with this, and what is angle here? 90 degree. You see, 90 degree. And even not even you join this with point with that, even I join this point with this point, it becomes same angle. I can show you. If I join with that, see how much angle? It look like 90 degree anti-clockwise, center here. So it means very clear. We can sense it. Is we normally we do by tracing paper. Okay. And what is technique? I show you. Look at here, and there's another way. From here, two box, three box. Look at how many? Three boxes. 1, 2, 3, and 2. So I can say that 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and here 3, 2. You see? So this point shifted here. So this is a center. For example, what about this? I can say 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, and 5, and 5, 1. Not 5, 1, sorry. 6, 1. It was 6, 1. How come? Let's count again. From -1 to 6. So 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1. Look, rotating anti-clockwise. 6, 1. So I think this point is very clear. So center, I'm now I can write it simply. It is a rotation. -90 anti-clockwise. Center what? X is -1, Y 0. I hope so. This part is also clear. And let's go for the next question. Question number 5. In question number 5, we have what is the plan? Topic is a menstruation. So let's see how we can do this question number 5. He's saying this is an isosceles trapezium. What is isosceles trapezium? Trapezium can be any shape. Even trapezium can be this shape even. This is more lengthy, is less lengthy. This is not called isosceles trapezium. And two sides are parallel to each other and two are not parallel to each other. But if this length and this length equals to each other, so this is called isosceles trapezium. I hope so you got a point. So in this sense, I can say here, this gap and this gap equals to each other. All right. And perpendicular distance given 40, you can see this 40, and this length is 50, this length is 36. So trapezium, all parameters given by him. And this is of 36, this is of 50, and this gap is given by him is 40. And this is always taken as a height. This is always taken as a. This become B. So what a question is asking, show the volume of water in the trough is this much. What is the volume of the volume of water? Volume formula is cross area into length. Cross area. Now cross area, we need to find it, which is very clear. We have a formula half into H into A plus B. And length of the container is given here. But make sure centimeters, centimeters, centimeters. This is in meter. So 1.2 into 100, to the jumps 120 centimeter. So here I'm writing 120. But for the parameters of height, I said before, height is 40, A is 50, B is 36. So I'm writing height 40, A is 36, B 50, and times to 120. And simply now typing in calculator, half into, it means simple 20 times 2 in the bracket 36 plus 50, and this answer in the bracket is coming 1720. We can write even direct, even no issue at all, into 120, and answer is coming 2020640. Okay, so and we got a 20640 centimeter cube. And you know, whenever convert to liters to, sorry, centimeter cube to liters, so centimeter cube, so divide by 1000. And reverse, you can say multiply by 1000. So no issue at all. So 3 jumps, 1, 2, 3. So it means it will becomes 206.4 liters. So this proved water from the trough is emptied at a rate of 600 ml per second. Ml, he meant given ml. Okay, make sure, and we know that in 1 liter, 1000. I'm writing it here. 1000 ml is equals to 1 liter. This link is very clear. So he said, what is the title here? Seconds and ml. So milliliter and seconds. And he said that water from the uh, trough is emptied in rate of this, and the time taken, like it's full, water is going out from here, leaking, water is leaking out. So let's see what is the formula for it. We have to use a cross multiply. 600 ml in 1 second. How I know? He mentioned here 600 ml in 1 second, and this many ml. So ml means in 2000, it means this thing I can copy here. So 2064000 in how much time? Cross multiply. So T times to 600 equal to 2064000 to 1. So this divides 2064000 and divided by 600. This cancel out, and 2064 divided by 6 is coming 344. So I hope so is clear, but 344, I got seconds. He said, no, I need in minutes, and I need in minutes. So you know how to convert, students? So you all of you know from second to minute, if we want to convert, divide by 60. So I'm going to do now the converting and have a look here. So we will divide 344 by 60. And when we divide 344 by 60, students, I will get I will get I will get 86 over 15, or in decimal I get 5.73333. Continue. And for your knowledge, this 5 is called minutes, and this 0.733 multiply 60, because this is minutes. Now I want to go back to seconds. So multiply 60, I will get here. So minus 5 times 260, and I get 44 seconds. But you know, students, we have a special key available. I show you. If you press 85 or 16, press enter, I mean equal sign, and then a special key available is called time function. If you press this one, so you get it here automatically 5 hour and 44 seconds. I hope so the point is clear. All the water from the trough is empty into a vertical cylindrical tank. That full water is from this is gone there. Don't think this is too small. No, is that look like small, but is a big tank, cylindrical tank. So full water went inside. And depth of water is 84. It means the water, let's say, is this much. And depth of water is, let's say, 84, I think, centimeters. Yeah. So he's asking radius. So what is the form of the cylinder? Volume is pi r square time to h. And water of the volume in centimeter cube is this. We'll come here. So 206,400 pi, and radius is unknown, and height is 84 centimeters. If this full will divide down, and it will look like 206,400 pi into 84, and here r square. And when I take a root of the whole, so 206,400 divided by pi and 84. So if I take a root of the whole, this is coming 27.966. And if I round 3SF, so if I round in this and add, so I get radius 28 centimeter. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so the point is clear. The tank is 60% full of the total. It means total tank, if we talk about total tank is height h. I will take as 100%. And this is, I got a 28 centimeter. I will take as a 60% because he said 60% of full. So write percentage, write centimeter, 100% equal to height, and 60% equals to 28. Because this 28 and 60%. I hope so. You got the idea clear. So h times 260 equal to 28 into 100. 60 will divide, and I get my answer 28 times 200 divided by 60. And answer is coming 46.6. Okay. And just a minute, let me check. The tank is 60% of full. Wait a minute, just a minute, check please. The tank is 60% full, 60% full, sorry. And find out the tank height. So 1 minute, if I'm missing or okay. Yes, student, there is a correction. This is a radius I took by, okay. He talked about not radius, he talked about the height of tank. And height of tank is 84, not height of tank, sorry, water of the tank inside is 84. So this is only one correction here. This is 84. And this is radius. This is again here, misconception. This is not 84. This is, yeah, it was correct, 84. And we got this 28 radius. So Alhamdulillah, point is clear. So it means this. So if you make a correction here, 60 times 2, h equals to 84. Even this is 84. So answer, it goes down 84. So height is becoming 140 centimeters. So total height is 140, and the water is 84 centimeter height. So I think point is very clear. Question number, this one D part. Steel rod is 1 AM. You can see the steel rod is placed inside the empty water trough as shown. Okay. After removing the water, we can keep the steel rod inside. A is vertex at the vertex is a base, hmm, and isosceles trapezium, and M is midpoint of top. So this is midpoint. In this sense, I can say that this distance equal. Total is 50. Okay, this 25, 25. Okay. And second number, he mentioned that find the length of the steel rod AM. So this length is my concern. I will do what? I will draw a perpendicular. Then I join a line with that. This is 90 degrees. But if you look at carefully, we have another triangle is there. What is that triangle? I'll show you blue colored triangle. This triangle, this, this, and 90 degree is there. This is 90 degree. Okay, so I have two triangle students. You can see this one. What is my concern? Okay, this is a 1.2 centimeters and 1.2 into 100. I got 120 centimeter. So this is long. The blue line is long, is 120. And this is a midpoint, you know. So this 36. So this is a confirm 18. So look at here. I say this is 18 and this is 18. Both are 18, 18. And I hope so. The point is very clear. Okay. Now, first of all, I will use blue triangle. So students, let's start. So blue triangle, I'm going to make it. Blue triangle, I'm going to use it. So 90 degree, this is 18, this is 120, this is A, and this is, let's say, N. I take as a N. Okay. So using this Pythagoras theorem, what is the formula, student? Hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent. In front of 90 is called hypotenuse. So I'm finding an to power 2 equal to 120 square plus 18 square. So I'm finding an from here. And question going to just finish 120 square plus 18 square, and I'm getting it by root of this. I get 6 root of 409. So now I'm going to make a second triangle. Where's second triangle? I show you a black, sorry, green color. This, and this. So this triangle, I'm going to make it now. Whereas Mn is equal to 40. You know it very well. This 40. You see, it's 40. And this I just got it. An I just got it. And this AM is my target. I hope so. Point is clear. So this triangle I'm going to make again. This N is 90 degree at N. Top is M. This is A. This is my target. And Mn is 40. And this is 6 root of 409. I got it from here. And just a matter of applying again. In front of 90 is hypotenuse. I use again Pythagoras theorem. And hypotenuse is my target. There is a AM is my target. Opposite is 40 square plus square of 6 root of 409 square. And I'm just typing in calculator plus 40 square, and I'm getting here 16324. If I take a root of this, I get the length of AM is 127, 127.765. I don't want, which I don't want bigger than 4. Is it bigger than 4? Yes, add. It's 128. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And now let's go for next question. Number 6. Find the value P when K is 3. Simply plug in this 3 here. I think piece of cake, 5 times 2, 3 square minus 7. And because 2 marks of find the 5 times 2, 9. So best idea, show working. Because, you know, my 9 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks, sorry, 2 marks. So better to show working. And answer is coming 42. 9 fives are 45. And oh, sorry, this is 7. This is a 7. So it's not a 3, 7. So answer is coming 38. Because 2 marks, some students try directly put the value and get answers. So better to show some steps. And find is also mean of workout. Okay. Write in a sense of directly writing, but find is workout. Rearrange for the K subject. So let's see how we can find K subject. Have a look carefully. First of all, this I have to make K alone. So this 5 is we have to remove and 7 remove and then power 2 remove. Better first 7 goes there. Plus here it goes there. It becomes 7 plus 5 multiplying with K square will divide there because the reverse of multiplying is division. Now it's called switching. Switching means left become right and right becomes left. So no change of will happen in anything anywhere. Now I will remove the power 2. So okay, take a root of the whole thing. P plus 7 over 5 and here plus and minus. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is my final answer. And please don't forget it plus and minus. All right, solve this one. So bring 5x this side, 3 on the other side. 7 plus 3. So it becomes 10 negative 4x. You know, when we multiply or divide by negative value, so inequality sign will change. Inequality sign will change. For example, how change? I give an example. So this negative 4 is dividing there. As I will divide by negative 4, inequality sign will change. Look, how change? This face open this way, we come this way. First mouth open this way, now mouth open this side. This is a way I'm saying you x is bigger than equal to negative 2.5. This is my answer. But now he's saying that no, you have to show on a number line. Where's negative 2.5 students is here. So here I make a circle and fill that circle. Why fill? Because equal sign. If there's no equal, I will leave empty. Filled, equal means filled. And bigger is right side. So I will make a line like this, enough. So that's it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. In this question, y equal to 16. Again, I discussed before, equation of x-axis is y equals to 0. And y-axis, x is equal to 0. Immediately write in graph functions, in transformation, and inequality graphs. You must write this inequalities. Now he's asking here, draw line y equal to 16. This y equal to 0, this y equals 10, this y equal to 20, and the y equal to 16 is here because this passing 16. So this line is y equals to 16. All right. He's saying region R satisfying these inequalities. So first of all, I have to write all inequalities. We have to draw all inequalities. So let's see how we can draw. Okay. So first of all, um, you know it very well, y16 given here. So I will do a small change here. What a change in the middle equality sign, I will change and write it here. So equation, I convert it into inequality. Now where is this is called x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, x is equal to 10, but where is x is equal to 2? And one more thing I want to discuss with you. So 2 is where? So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 is here. So I will draw a line. Sorry, this is a, okay, this is done, no problem. I'm going to discuss one more thing, very important thing. Whenever there is equal sign, I will draw a solid line. There's equal sign, solid line. But this is no equal sign. I will draw a broken line. Broken line means what? I'll make it a dot like this. You see, I'm erasing the line. This is called broken line. I hope so. The point is clear. Onwards, this is done. This is done. And label also, please. I'm labeling here. Now let's talk about how to draw this kind of line. So this kind of line, whenever we want to make it, so this is a technique, and have a look here. Whenever we do, and for a while, inequality convert into equal sign. And now I will make a table of two values only. One time plug in x0 and one time plug in y0. When I plug in 0 in the place of x, student 0 plus 3y equal to 72. So y 3 2s are 6 and 3 4s are 12. So 24 is coming. And when I plug in, this is only happen when x0. But when I plug in y0, students, so 0 will go where? Here. So 2x plus 0 equal to 72. This 2 divides there, give you 36. So it means 36. This is called one pair x0, y24. x0, y24. So look at here. For your knowledge, here x0, y0, x0, y10, x0, y20, and x0, y24. So this is a number I am looking for. See, x0, y24. Now x is 36, y0. It is along x-axis. 36 is here. Now I will take a scale and draw both. So have a look. Let make it little bit zoom. And try your best close to accurate. Hmm? I hope so you got the point. And make a habit of writing inequality on the line. Inequality, not equation, students. And what is inequality? Bigger than. I write bigger than 72. This is very important. I just explain later on. Last part, and I think I should do in no time to save my time. X0, Y0. When I plug in X0 here, gone, Y becomes 32. And when I plug in y0 is gone, so x come this end, so x equal to 32. So let's start. X0, y32, X0, y32 is, wait a minute. It means 32 is here. And where 32 is here. Take a scale once again, and this time, I think the point is clear. Okay. And remove the scale, and I'm writing inequality here. Inequality is wait a minute, x less than 32. X less than y, sorry, y less than 32, less than 32 minus x. I hope so. The point is, and less than equals as well. Equal as well today. Yeah. So it is clear. Now, students, now we have done all lines available. Now he's saying draw these three more lines and shade not required. Shading not required for the, he said, and shading the region not required, but find the label region R. What is technique to handle this kind of question? I actually he try to play with you. You can do one thing. You can do a shading, but not like you label this points even. You can label the point and get the R, or you can do a slightly with a pencil. You can do it and erase later on, but such a way you just mark it. Okay. For example, I'm going to do have a look here. So let's start with the first one. Y is bigger. Bigger means actually full, but I will not show it full. I just make it here like this part gone. In my imagination, I know that this is the Y is bigger up, but we shade always unwanted region. You know, Y is bigger. How to read? Y is bigger. And Y will is bigger are above, you know it, but shade below. So I can shade even, but you know, he said don't shade. So what you will do it in your imagination or take a pencil, just make it here 2, 3 lines like this. There's a clarity that lower part is not there. Then you talk about the second one. What about this? Y is bigger. You know, X or X is bigger. X is bigger this way, but you will shade backward. So make a small, this kind of thing. This. So I will erase later on. This is not there. Then I talk about this. You know, student, this kind of question, you never care about X, never care about number, not even this, only Y inequality. How to read Y is bigger? Y is bigger. So Y is bigger of this line. So this line, if you keep pencil here, Y is bigger above and Y is lesser below. Above is wanted, but I will shade below. So I'm just label. Look, I make a small. Look at it. I'm making small like that. Now I will erase later on. Okay, done. Now last part. Y is again, don't care about X, don't care about only Y is lesser. Lesser means lesser for this line is below the line, but I will shade above. Above shading means this. You see, I'll make it rough. So this is your answer. See, this is not, this is your answer. So now I got this answer clear. Now I'm erasing all these things, and my answer is coming here. So this is my answer, and I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And he's saying not game is over. So find the integers. Integer means the whole numbers, okay, not decimal, whole numbers. XY coordinate and 2x plus y, we have to find the maximum value. And make sure in this boundary, in this boundary, in this region, the maximum value naturally, you know, this is called one corner element, second corner, third and fourth corner in this boundary. So always our extreme values on a corners. So this will give you highest value or this will give you highest value. Common sense, this will give you highest value. So no need to check this number. So I think so this number I can check it. This coming on here. This is 16 and here 16. So 16, 16 is my one possibility. Okay. Now problem, this is dotted line. We can't take pointer line, but I can take point this one. Why this one? Because is in the line and inside it. So what is X and what is Y here? And naturally these 2 point, which is this is bigger or this is bigger. Above is bigger. So this number is here 3 and here 29. 3 and comma 29. So I will plug in both values one by one. 329 and 1616. I will check both. When I plug in both, so let's see what answer comes. So 2 times 2, so I get 2x plus 5 and 2x plus 5. 2 times 2, 3 and plus 29. Actually, this 3 coming here and 29 goes there. Same approach. 2 times to 16 plus 16. So I type both in calculator. Top is 29 plus 6, giving 35. And down is a 16 plus 16 into 2, 48. So naturally is a maximum and maximum coming for 1616. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I believe the point is very, very clear. The question of probabilities. Here, many students getting issues. Okay, maybe because mostly this question is going to be tough. Okay, for students, probability. Uh, Reagan or R is playing a game with the 6 cards. She takes 2 card random without replacement. Like when you take 1 card out, will reduce and multiplies the 2 numbers given the score. Like I give example, if I take 1 card 3 and second card 5, so I will multiply them. 3 5s are 15. Or for example, negative 2 and 3, if I multiply, I get negative 6. This is a board planning. All right. Find the probability the score is 35. Which two numbers which multiply give you 35? So 7 5s are 35. And I don't think so. It means score is 35. So it's coming 7, 5 7s are 35. But I have two options. You know why? 5 7s are 35 and 7 5s are 35. So it means 5 probability is 1 by 6. Why 1 by 6? How many 5s in there? 1 only. I wrote 1. How many total cards? 6. So I wrote 6. But when I taken one card out, what is chances of 7? So 1 out of 5. Why I wrote 5? Because when 5 gone, so there are 5 cards left behind. I think got the point clear. So now this is, but into 2. Why into 2? Maybe 7 before, 5 later. In this option, we will do like this. So if I start from beginning again, and you can understand from here, if I take a first 7, so 7 chances 1 by 6 and 5 chances 1 by 5. In the middle plus. So answer is coming 1 over 15. Score is positive number. Score is positive number. How it possible? There's two possibility. I think we can make this diagram. Two possibilities we have. First card either can be positive or it can be negative. Second card can be positive or can be negative. Second card positive or negative. So what? How many cards are negative? So 2, and positive are 4. 2 and 4. So 2 and 4. Negative 2, positive 4. And total 6. What is the chance of positive? 4 out of 6. Negative 2 out of 6. But without replacement, one card gone. So what is chances here? 3 out of 5. And what is here? 2 out of 5. How come? From 5 subtract 3, you got 2. I wrote up and down. 5 5 always same. Or 1 minus 3 over 5 will also give you 2 5. Okay. So let's go for next plan. If I take one card negative already, so what is the chances of second card negative? So one reduced from here and one reduced from here. So 1 over 5. Now, if there's 1 over 5, how to find the upper branch? So 1 minus 1 over 5 become 4 over 5. And now interesting part going to come. What is a positive number? You know, plus into plus, if you multiply, will give you plus. And minus into minus will give you always plus. But minus into plus will give you minus, and plus into minus will give you minus. So I need these I don't want. So this is giving positive answer, this is giving negative, negative, and positive. So I'm looking for the top branch and the fourth branch. So how to answer? 4 out of 6 into 3 out of 5 plus 2 out of 6 into 1 out of 5. So here I'm getting 12, 12 plus 4, 12 plus 4, for 12 plus 2, sorry, 14 over 30. So when I simplify, students, so 14 by 30 is giving us 7 over 15. So 7 over 15. Okay. I hope so you got a point, and let's go for next plan. Reagan now takes 3 cards random from 6 cards and without replacement and add the all 3 numbers and to get a total. It means this time we will go for 3 cards. Okay. And total is must be 5. How to get a total up to 5? I just give you idea. Before I start, I just write here -3, -2, and 2, and 5 7. Wait a minute, what is missing? 3. 3 also there. So let's start. How to get this answer is very interesting question. Total of 5. Like how to get total of 5? So write all options. First option, total of 5. If I take first card 3, second card 3, -3, comma 3, and 5. Look, if you add them all, this will cancel out 5 is answer. I hope so clear. And second option, -2 and 2 and 5. Because they cancel out, I get again 5. And can I get 5 another way? Let me recheck. Mm, no way. I can't get, because this only possibility to cancel them, and I can't get other way. Now, how to write answer is a very interesting going to come, and I will explain inshallah to you. Don't worry. What is chances of this three? 1 out of 6. So one gone. What chance of this three? 1 out of 5. And wait a minute, please. Okay, this is gone. Now 1 out of 5. So this three gone. And what is the chances of 5? 1 out of 4. Done. Now I will add one thing later on, but first of all, let's discuss this idea. Okay. Now what is it? -2. What is chances of this one? Sorry, this -2. So how many -2s? Only one, and total cards are 6. So 1 out of 6. So this -2 gone. Now what is chances of this two? So one. So 1 out of 5. This also gone. Oh, sorry, this is gone. Okay, then what is chances of 5? 1 out of 4. I think you got the point very clear. And now I want to discuss multiply by 6 and multiply by 6. You're surprised here why I am multiplying by 6. Okay. First of all, let me find answer. Then I will explain you what is the logic behind the scene, and you will understand inshallah. So 1 out of 6 into 1 out of 5 into 1 of 4. Mm, this answer into 6 and into 2, and answer is coming with us 1 by 10. Now I will explain to you what is the logic. Students, whenever we have three things are there, and for example, I give you an idea. uh, Example I give, if I say I have to rearrange, because this is not only possibility, the three possible. Look at it. -3 come first. If you take cards, maybe -3 come first, second card is 3, then next card is 5. If you fix this card in first place and shuffle these numbers, 5 get second card, 3 later on. There's two possibilities. Possibility number 1, possibility number 2. Now, is it possible 3 come in the first place? Yes. 3 come first place, then -3 goes in second place, and 5 go third place. And still 3 on the fix on the first position, 5 and -3 shuffle its places. The third option and fourth option. And fifth option, if first I fix -3 here, then 3 here. Now I'm fixing here 5. 2 times 5. So 5 fix here, 3 -3, and 5 fix here, -3, 3. And you will not get me any other options. So 6 options are there. I hope so same way I can make for these also, -2, 2, and 5. And there's a reason when I draw a probability diagram. So look at here, I just always not easy to make it because it's too much complicated, too much complicated. So there's a -3, 3, and 5. -3, mhm, -3, -3, 3, and 5. -3, 3, and 5. So, and I think it is not easy to make it. In short, there are 6 branches. We can show you. We can show you here 2 options here. There's 6 options we have total. How come? So first is coming one branch, then second branch, then third, and fourth, and 5, then 6. So total 6 branches will come, in which these numbers will come in different order. I hope so. You got the point, and there's only possibility we to get this kind of things. Okay, so we will find options. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And let's talk about question number 8. In question number 8, we have circles. Let's do the question. So in this question, we have 3 sides are given. Okay, a triangle, 3 sides are given. So when 3 sides are given and we need to find any angle, for example, show angle, middle letter is B. This angle is what to find. So whenever 3 sides and one angle, 3 sides is given like this, and this is a C letter, 7.7, B letter, this is a 10 centimeter, and that is 9.5. So whenever we need this one angle given to find out from three sides, so we have used cosine rule, because what is criteria I normally use? Three sides given, cosine rule to find out. Or one pair is given, one pair given, so we always use sine rule. Pair means side angle given, but in this question, not a single pair given. Here, side given, angle not given, side given, angle not given, side given, angle not given. So no a single pair given. Pair given, sine rule, pair not given, cosine rule. But how to find it? Uh, we have two techniques, one a long formula or one angle formula we have it. What is technique to use angle formula? If you recall, in front of P, this is called small p. In front of A, this is called small a. In front of C, this is called small c. So let's start. So we can apply, I just show you one technique and then second technique also, because B is concerned, so I'll start from B. B to power 2 equals to A to power 2 plus C to power 2 negative 2 into AC cos of capital B. What is side here? Opposite. This is a cosine rule. One option. Second option, if I try to make this subject, so what happens, students? So this whole thing will go left side. This B square comes right side. This 2AC will divide. So some students, they memorize this formula, what I'm showing with the proving part. Now I can just plug in the values. So if you memorize, alhamdulillah, and see cos goes there, and A value is 7.7. I just plug in the formulas values, and 9.5 square minus 10 square divided by 2 times 2, 7.7 into 9.5. Simply typing in calculator, and let's type. So typing in this, so I get 70.206. So we need a one decimal place, he said. So answer is finally angle ABC is equals to 70.2. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. So let's go for the next part, angle BOC. Angle B. So this angle, I got it how much? 70.2. 70.2. And next angle, he's asking BOC. AOC. Where is AOC, student? A, O, and C. So this angle is our concern. And angle at center is double than angle circumference. I show the working. So there's a circle, center of circle like this. And this is a center and the circumference. And this angle, if this is, for example, this is 70. So this become 140. So double of that. So students, 70.2 into 2, I'm getting here 140.4. So we can say that 70 double. So 70.2 times 2, we got 140.4 degree. I hope so. This part is very clear. Now ACO, where's ACO? So this angle is concerned. And for your knowledge, this is what is this? O to C is radius. This radius, this is a radius. This O to A also radius. And whenever two radius are equals to each other, so I can make it here, this is for example, K, and this is also K. And this angle I got 140.4. So I can say that sum of the all three angles equals to 180. What is logic? Because this radius, this in front of this, whatever angle, this is same angle. So I hope so. I can say here K plus 140.4 equal to 180. This goes there and subtract, and K plus K give you 2K. And I hope so you can type in calculator and divide by 2. And I'm saving my time. And when I divide by 2, so answer coming 19.8. Now ACD, ACD, ACD. Where is A? Where is C? And where is D here? So actually we are looking for this angle. So for your knowledge, I'm giving an idea here. There's a circle, a tangent, and radius, an angle from radius and tangent always 90 degrees. So this total angle is 90 degrees. Why radius and tangent? So when I subtract, so from 90 subtract K, you get answer. And K value have it. So 90 degree. So angle ACD is 90 degree minus 19.8. So 90 minus 19.8. And my answer is coming 70.2 degree. So every answer, we have to write a degree. Now he's asking the radius, OC. We have to find the length of OC. 3-mark question, length of radius. So radius, actually we have all 3 angles given and we're looking for radius as a radius, okay? I can do it 2 ways. If I draw a perpendicular, I can use this SOHCAHTOA and get answer, SOHCAHTOA, one technique. Second technique, I can use all 3 sides. Again, I have, and again, I need looking for this. I can use sine rule and get answer. Sine rule, yes. Sine rule you can find even. Yes, exactly. I can use sine rule. So let's start sine rule. So first of all, I show you the diagram. Wait a minute. So radius 10, and this is 140.4, 40.4, and I think I can, in this angle I got it. How much this angle? This angle is 19.8. So you know it very well, students. So R up, sine of this up, and this up, and sine of this down. So I think I can say R up, sine of 19.8 equals 10 up, sine of 140.4. This will multiply there. Will 10 times 2 sine 19.8 over sine 140.4. I think the diagram is not so clear, so I make it again a little bit big so you can understand. Okay, so you can see it. So you can see this is a radius, and this is 104, 140, sorry, 140.4. This is a 10. This is 19.8. And this is also 19.8. And ultimately, when I find it, so 10 times 2 sine 19.8 divided by sine 140.4. An answer I'm getting here simply 5.31. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, idea is very clear. And let's talk about the last part of this question, maybe. Yeah, last part. The calculate area of the triangle ABC as a percentage of area of circle. Because whenever as comes, so circle I will deal as 100%. Circle I'll deal as 100%. And this percentage I want to find it. And it means pi r square circle. So first of all, I need a circle area. So what's circle area, students? Pi r square. And radius is 5.31 square. So this is a done. So into pi, and answer is coming 88.7198. Okay, and I'm writing here percentage and here area. So circle 88, circuit area 88.7198 equal to 100%. And area of triangle, I want to find what percentage? Area of triangle. So let's find area of triangle. And for area of triangle, student, what is technique we have it? Area of triangle. Wait a minute. 1 minute, please. Okay. Area of triangle is what here? Area of triangle half into AB sine theta. And if we talk about, this is A, this is B, this is theta. So I'm writing, and radius is a radius, I got it 5.31. And angle middle is 140.4. So answer I'm getting here, half into 5.31 into sine of 140.4. So this answer I'm getting 8.9864, which I'm writing it here. So multiply, so x times 288.7198. So 8.9864 times 200. And this will go down. So 88.719. So percentage of circle is, if you check it, 88.7198. And answer is coming 10 point. Let me check again the type in calculator. So answer is, because he said what here? Find area of the triangle as a percentage of area of circle. So triangle area as a circle. Also, triangle is not a lower one, sorry, the bigger one triangle. So bigger is 9.5 and 7.7. 9.9, 9.5, 9.5 and 7.7. So sorry for student, this is a, I should take big triangle, not a small triangle. Okay. I hope so. Rest part is concept is clear. So what is the side again? 9.5, 7.7. 9.5 have students, middle angle 70.2. So 70.2. And I'm finding now half into 9.5 into 7.7 into sine of 70.2. So, and this is finally the 34.412. 34.4127. Okay. And now I do directly into 100 divided by 88.7198. And my answer is coming 38.8 percentage. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And let's go for next question. Question number 9, we have what here? Sketch the graph on each x sketch. Indicate your intercepts. Is a very important thing. Whenever we talk about x-intercept, students, we plug in y0. And for y-intercept, we always plug in x0. So let's start. I'll make a table of two numbers. One time x0, one time y0. When I plug in this x0 here, students, so let's see if x becomes 0. So 0 minus 4y equals to 12. Repeat, 0 gone. So this minus 4 divides, and I get y equals to minus 3. So minus 3. Where is this point? X0, y minus 3 is somewhere here, approximately. I take -1, -2, -3. Okay. Then I talk about y0. When I plug in y0 here, students, so 3x minus 0 equal to 12, 3 divides, and x become 4. So 0, 4. X is 0, y 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere here. And if I take a scale, so I believe this is sketch only, so no need accurate values. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is done. Let's go for next part. This is a power, when power x is 1, y is 1, is always straight line. Straight line, 2 points or 3 points enough. But whenever power 2 is there, it's not a straight line, it's a curve. You know, when x square come is this kind of curve, we get it. If a negative x curve, we get this kind of curve. So it is means very clear. We have need many points, not 1, 2 points we need. So so let's see how we can get it. So in this kind of thing, we will not take 1 or 2 or 3 values, we take 4 values. But according to situation, he said, we do it later, but he said x intercept y. So how to plug in x0? When I plug in x0, so 0 squared minus 3 into 0 minus 4. So y becomes minus 4. x0, y minus 4 is where? Approximately here, approximately. Okay. And when I plug in y0, what happens, students? Because he said find intercepts. That is why first I make a table, that I've changed the plan. You can make a table even, and you must put x0, y0 anyway. So when I plug in 0 here, students, I get x to power 2 minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. I plug in 0 here, I'm writing 0 here. Now we have a choice factorization or apply quadratic formula. 4 ones are 4. I hope so clear. X common, 1 common. Now x minus 4, x plus 1. So either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. We got 2 answers. 1 is equal to 4 and 1 is equals to minus 1. Minus 1 somewhere here and 4 somewhere. So I take this and I take this. Now, as I said before, if x squared positive, we have this kind of parabolic curve, you know. And if I have negative x squared, we have this kind of parabolic curve. So it is 100% confirmed the curve is coming. Look, I'll show you. It is like this. Here, I have to show. So this is rough only, no need of drawing accurate. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, we have to show intercept and must write numbers here. There's a 4, there's a minus 1, and this is also minus 4. Same approach I should mention here. I must mention here these numbers because he said indicating. It means we must show that. Interesting. Now this is a something to power x. Make sure 2 to power x, 3 to power x, 4 to power x, 6 to power x. Whenever we have this kind of question, you know, when I plug in x0, something to power 0 is 1, 3 to power 0 is 1. So 1 is somewhere here. Graph come from here. Okay, do one thing. Best idea. Because if I plug in x0, I will put y is equal to 6 to power 0, I get y equal to 1. So I made here 1. You can understand very well there's a 1. Okay. But problem is that when I plug in y0, 0 is equal to 6 to power x is no solution because we can't bring x down in our O-level syllabus. We can't bring x power down. So it means that I have no choice except one choice left only behind. Plug in some values, for example, plug in 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 I plug in already, and that is 0 giving 1 for sure. When I plug in 1 in the place of this, so I get 6 to power 1 is 6. When I plug in 2 in the place of x, I get 36. 3 in the place of x is 216. Okay, for fourth value, no need due because very huge numbers are coming. So 1 to power this 1. So 6 is where? Somewhere here. Very high value coming. So I think we can't make it anyway. So somewhere here against 2, we got a high. And sorry, not here. So, and just sake of understanding, plug in some negative number even. So when I again negative number 6 to power negative 1, it means 6 to power minus 1. If we check in calculator, 6 to power minus 1, it gives us 0.1. It means the graph is coming from there, and it is coming gradually. It will not meet x-axis. That is why no solution. Solution is only when it cut. It had 2 solutions. Why 2 solutions? Because it cutting x-axis. Actually, solutions are those values. Solutions mean means where curve intersect x-axis. The solutions, but here no solution because it does not intersect because no solution. It means very clear. So I think the curve is very clear. Let's go for next question. Find derivative. I think derivative is not hard, inshallah, easy. dy over dx. What is the basic criteria? A lone constant, always derivative 0. And power x is no means 1. 1 comes down, 1 8s are 8. And from power, 1 less, 1 minus 1. And same approach, over 3. Already this 3 comes down and multiply here. And from power, 1 less. So I get a something to power 0 is 1. So only 8. 3 cancel 4, x to power 2. So derivative we have finished. 4 minus 8, 8 minus 4 x to power 2. After this, after that is same for gradient. For your knowledge, gradient and dy over dx exactly same. So just plug in the minus 1 the place of this. So over. So I'm replacing dy dx by what? M. And 8, 4, and negative 1 to power 2. 8, this is 1 is 4. So m is coming 4. So gradient is equals to 4. Next point, a tangent is drawn to the curve and the gradient of tangent is minus 28. When you say gradient is minus 28, I can say here that dy over dx equals to minus 2. Because I said you just now, the gradient and derivative same. So when you say gradient is minus 28, I can say derivative is minus 28. So this minus 28, I will plug in here. Because whenever we're looking for the coordinates, we have this solution only. Look, he asking coordinates. So what I will do, students, I will plug in minus 28 here. Okay, minus 28 equal to 8 minus 4x to the power 2. This side, 28 goes on the side. So 4x to the power 2 and 8 plus 20. It means 4x to the power 2, we got a 36. 4 divides, we got a 9. Take a root, 1 time plus, 1 time minus. Must write. But he asking no coordinates. So 1, 3, 1 minus 3. We're looking for y values as well. So no problem. I will plug in both x values, y value back in equation. So let's see what is our value. So y equals to 5 plus 8 times to 3 minus 4 over 3 and 3 times to 3. Same story here. Y is equals to 5 plus 8 times 2 minus 3 and minus 4 over 3 and negative 3 to power 3. Okay, so when I type in calculator with a positive 3, I am getting negative 7. With a negative 3, I am getting 17. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Here I'm getting 17. Here I'm getting 3. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number 10. What a question is on the grid, draw the label 2A. 2A label. So actually A is very clear and 2 is 2A. 2 times 2A column, it's a 1, 2. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. It means 2A. So now question come in mind from how to draw it. If I start from here, it will go out of diagram. Okay, so this is X value, this is Y value. X is positive, it means 2 right side. Y is positive, so 4 upwards. So how to make it? I think I have to start. If I start from here, I will go outside diagram. So start from here, no problem. I think I start from here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So starting and ending. And this is my answer of 2A. I hope so, idea is clear. Let's talk about this one. So A minus B. Minus B, okay, for your knowledge, I can do it 2 ways. A minus B. and A minus B. And A value is 1, 2, B value is minus 3, 5. If I solve this one, students, what happened then? So you can see that minus minus plus. So 1 plus 4, 3 give you 4, and 2 minus 5 give you minus 3. So it means it will go 4 rightwards and 3 downwards. So now question comes, you can draw directly one like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this way. I can make directly full marks. You will not lose marks here. But I think so. I will do the other way, starting A12. So for example, I take it because I know that what is the reverse of this? 3 positive and 5 negative. So it will coming this way and downward. So most probably I need the lower area. Okay. So let's start. First of all, A1, 2. I'm starting from here. Here. I can start from anywhere slightly from this portion. Don't start from here. Otherwise, diagram will go up with the portion. So 1, 2. So 1 and 2 upwards. So it means this. This is called A. Okay. Now, what is B, students? B is this, but what is minus B? Minus B is equal to this. So 3 rightwards and 5 downwards. 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is, sorry, this is negative B. Let me recheck. Yeah. And where is that answer of ours target? This is A minus B, what I was looking for. You can prove even. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 matches. It's totally match. So this is blue arrow is my answer, but I showed extra working to convince the examiner. I hope so. Point is clear. Let's talk about B part. In this question, what is my plan? He says here trapezium OA is parallel to CB. So this is parallel to CB. So this behave as a trapezium. Okay. And mention M is a midpoint of CB. So this gap, what is this gap? Same as this gap. Okay. And N is midpoint of AB. Wait a minute. N is midpoint of, sorry, N is a point on AB such that this link is given. So NB is AN is 1 and NB is 2. So 2, 1. All right. An extra thing is given from him is these two, I think you can see clearly mentioned, but this I did not utilize. So I'm writing CB. Where is CB, students? CB is a total vector. So if CB is this one, then what is CM? CM is half of CB vector. And I'm writing CB vector from here. So I'm writing 3 over 4 times 2p. And 3 ones are 3 and 2 fours are 8. I got a 3 by 8 times 2p. So Mabruk, this is, I can write it directly 3 by, this is 3 by 8 times 2p. This is 3 by 8. So it means this vector is same and this vector is same. And I believe this is very, very clear. What is first question? OB. OB. How to get OB, students? So O to C, C to B. I'm writing path O to C, C to B. What is O to C? Q. What is C to B? 3 by 4P. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. First part is done. Second part. AB. Where is AB, student? This AB. Easy. How come? A to O, O to C, C to B. Because this way I can't go. Unknown. Unknown. So this path unknown. So I make a plan A to O, O to C, C to B. Or I can say A to O, O to B also, because OB I have it. No problem. I can use even long, lengthy way. When I go backward, students, This way is P, backward is minus P. And O to C is Q. This is 3 over 4 times 2P. And this is a P. There are two P's are there, students. So do one favor, P common out. What left from here? Minus 1. What left from here? 3 over 4. So minus 1 less 3 over 4. And Q alone. If we type in calculator, or 4 ones are 4, minus 4. So minus 1 over 3 times, what, sorry, 1 over 4, sorry, times to P plus Q. I hope so clear. Now Mn, how to get Mn vector, Mn, so M to N. How to get it? Path is so simple, M to B, B to N. Now interesting part is what here, how to get it. M to B, and B to N. So students, M to B, we have it very clear, 3 by 8P. The only thing is left here is Bn. How to get Bn? For that Bn, we have to look upon this vector, and we will use a special technique, and that is called vector technique, vector method, vector, and ratio. Write always this title. What I'm looking for, write Bn. And what is a Bn ratio? You can see on the top, Bn ratio is 2. Actually, on this line, we have 3 vectors. Let me tell you all. A to N, A to B, let me write all. A to N is 1 ratio, A to B 3 ratio, and N to B 2 ratio. N to B, see, from N to B is this 2 ratio. But at a time, we can use only 2. We can use any 2. This is, we have to find Bn, Bnb, or this, make sure direction must be same. If I coming from the top to bottom, then all must be opposite. I mean to say like this. B to N is 2, B to A is 3, and N to A is 1. But N, this is my, I will must use because this is my target to find. But this is unknown, this is given. This is given. How given? Because BA we have it. So I will use these 2 pairs. Upper belly I don't use. So BN and BA. Here 2 and here 3. Cross multiply. So can I say 3 times to BN equal to 2 times to BA? Exactly. And 3 will go there. So Bn is equals to 2 by 3 times to BA. So I'm writing it here. So 2 by 3 times 2 BA vector. But BA vector, student, this is AB vector. This is AB vector. But what is BA? All signs reverse. That's it. So I'm going to write it 3 by 8P and plus 1 over 4P and minus Q. How come? Both sign reverse, because I'm going backwards. Now, students, from here, what is common? Or you take LCM. So I think so, into 2 up, into 2 down. Clear. 2 4s are 8 at match. So 2P and this 3P, 5P. So I hope so 5 by 8P and minus Q. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. After this, and this minus Q is already there. Let me recheck. Uh, yes, okay. So this is part is clear. 1 minute, just check once again. This is it's clear. And Mn, actually Mn, M to B, B to N, 3 by 8B and 2 by 3 times 2 BA is all okay. And BA is reverse. Oh, I missed one thing. This 2 by 3 I missed. That is why some confusions were there. Now covered. So 2 by 3 I missed, and time in a bracket reverse directions. So 1 over 4 positive and negative q. Open the bracket 3 by 8p, and this multiply. So this cancel out. I get a 1 over 6p and minus 2 over 3q. So this pp common out, students. This pp common out. In the bracket, what we have 3 by 8 plus 1 by 6. So if I take LCM, sorry, I just type in calculator, 3 divided by 8 plus 1 divided by 6, giving directly 13 over 24 times 2p, and minus 2 by 3 times 2q. And this is my final answer. And I believe you got idea. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is an interesting part. OA, whenever the extended plus idea comes, we have to go for similarities. OA and MN. OA, AMN extended at meter G. Where is OA, O and A? So first of all, let me erase these things. OA. If I extend OA, okay, and then extend MN, okay, this letter is G. I repeat, and whenever two lines intersect, this angle equal always equal. So in this sense, I can say this angle equals to this angle, and this 2 ratio and this 1 ratio. And what I'm looking for, I have two triangles, but I'm looking for position vector of G. It means I'm looking for OG. Whenever the word position, vector start from O. So O to G, O to A to G. I repeat, O to A to G. And O to A is P vector. It means I'm looking for AG. If I get AG, question is over. Now, how to get AG? Let's start similarity concept. If you look at carefully, in front of this single cut, this is side. In front of this single cut, this side. They have the same ratio. Okay. And I'll use similarity concept. So let's start with this one. This AG, keep it up. AG, keep it up. Divided by, because make sure I'm going from left to right. And this also MB. So I'm writing MB. So this keep it up, this keep it down, and this one keep it up and two keep it down. So what is the ratio of these vectors? Same. What is the ratio of these two sides? 1 and 2. And I believe this point is very, very clear. And now MB will multiply there. So it means AG vector is equals to 1 over 2 times 2 MB. And MB equal to this. So I can write 3 over 8 times 2P. And this is my whole idea. Okay, and I bring it down here for your quiet part. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, part is clear. So this is my plan, and I'm going to finalize the question. So it means this AG is 1 over 2 times 2, 3 by 8P. So it means P plus 3 over 16P. And then I can write it P LCM, 16 ones are 16P, 16 plus 3, 19. So 19 over 16P is our final answer. I hope so. You got the idea, and paper is completely over. I hope so. You learn a lot of things, and you learn one more thing, that you have to concentrate more. You saw when I lost the concentration, I have done some mistakes. I hope so. You will not do this kind of mistakes. And best of luck for the exams. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.